Warm welcome to all the dear learners. So far we have discussed so many examples on consistency of the system of linear equations. In this video lecture we are going to discuss something different than what we have discussed so far. So let us see what is the difference. So here what it is asked to find out the values of lambda and mu which will make this system of equation suitable for no solution, unique solution and a infinite solution. So here we will have to find out what are the values of lambda and mu for which system will have a no solution, unique solution or infinite solution. So let us quickly see what is the condition required for a no solution, unique solution and a infinite solution. So first of all, identify a number of variable in this particular problem. What is the number of variable? Number of variable is 3. N is 3. Right. Okay. Now, no solution. No solution means what? The rank of A must not be equal to rank of K. Now, if you observe this carefully, the rank of K can be at most 3. So, we will have to show that rank of K must be, if it is 3, then rank of A must be less than 3. It means it may be 2 or it may be 1. Right? So that is the condition for no solution, that rank of A must not be equal to rank of K. Now for unique solution, what we want? We will have to first concentrate on N. N is 3. So anyhow you will have to show that rank of A is equal to rank of K and which is equal to nothing but N. Means both the ranks should come up to be 3. Then only you will get a unique solution. Then for a infinite solution, what is the condition? Again, we have as N as 3. So, though the rank of A and K must be equal, but it should be less than that N. Right? It means it must be less than 3. So, this is what we have to show. So, let us first see what we get in an augmented matrix, and then according to that, we will decide what will be the values of lambda and mu. So, let us start with the solution. So what we need first? We need the augmented matrix first. Okay. So solution. Write this in a matrix form. The given equation in a matrix form is matrix notation is so it is 1 1 1 1 2 3 then 1 2 lambda into xyz variable matrix equal to the constant matrix on the right hand side, that is 6 10 mu. Now after this form the augmented matrix. The augmented matrix is so it is denoted by K, capital K, defined as a matrix A augmented with B. Let us write this matrix K. So K is equal to 1 1 1 1 2 3 and then 1 2 lambda, and then we will write the last column as B, that is 6 10 mu. This is K. Let us reduce this into upper triangular matrix Euclidean form. So identify a diagonal element. Look for first diagonal element. Reduce all element lying below it 0. So operate R2 changes to R2 minus R1. This we have discussed so many times in previous video lectures, right? Then R3 changes to, again we will subtract. So R3 minus R1. So this K becomes 1 1 1 6 find out 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1 1, 3 minus 1 2, 10 minus 6 4. Okay, next 1 minus 1 0, 2 minus 1 1, then lambda minus 1, mu minus 6. Okay, now again identify diagonal elements. Go for the second diagonal element. Again reduce element lying below it 0. So for this we will apply the operation R3 minus R2. So this K becomes what? First row as it is. Again second row as it is. Now for the changes in the third row, we have 0 minus 0, 1 minus 0 0, lambda minus 1, minus 2 is minus 3, mu minus 6, minus 4, mu minus 10. Right, so we have lambda minus 3, mu minus 10. In this way, what we have obtained? We obtain a echelon form or upper triangular form of the matrix. So let us consider cases one by one. First one, right, for no solution. So what is the requirement? That rank of A and rank of K must not be equal. Right, remember one more thing, that rank of A should not will not exceed the rank of K. Right, the rank of K, if there will be mismatch, that rank of A is not equal to rank of K, in that case rank of K will be the highest one. Remember this thing, rank of K will be the highest one. It won't be the possibility that rank of A comes out to be more than rank of K. Right, so here I will have to show rank of A not equal to rank of K. Now if you observe the first two rows, so in first two rows you will find that rank of A and rank of K will come up to be 2 anyhow. So it depends completely on the third row. Right, so till this second row, rank of A and rank of K is 2. I have to show that rank of A not equal to rank of K, and rank of K has to be more than rank of A. So it means what? This element should be 0 or non-zero. This must be non-zero. And as I wish to show this lesser, rank of A lesser, so this element must be 0. So what? If lambda minus 3 not equal is equal to 0 and mu minus 10 not equal to 0, right, that is lambda equal to 3 and mu not equal to 10, then what? Rank of A will be equal to 2, okay, because this becomes 0. So if you leave with this last column, what you will find? This is non-zero, this is non-zero, this also becomes a 0. Right, so this will also be a 0 row. So how many rank? What will be the rank of A? That will be 2. Right, and this is non-zero. So obviously rank of K will be what? 3. Right. So this implies rank of A is equal to 2 and rank of K is equal to 3. So that is rank of A is not equal to rank of K. So this implies system has no solution, inconsistent. Right, so what are those values of lambda and mu? That is lambda equal to 3 and mu not equal to 8. For lambda equal to 3 and mu not equal to 10. So this is our first possibility. Right, now second, what is the second requirement? That we want unique solution. So for a unique solution I have to equate rank of A with K again with a number of variables. Right, so rank of A as well as K has to be 3. So when it will be possible? If this is non-zero. Right, if this element is non-zero, and whatever maybe this may be 0 or maybe non-zero, nothing to do, because whenever rank of A comes out to be 3, so rank of k has to be 3 because k involves what? A. So whatever will be the rank of A, that much must be the rank of k. It may exceed in exceptional case, but here it cannot exceed because here we have only 3 rows. Okay. So if we have to show it non-zero. So if lambda minus 3 not equal to 0, right, and we don't have to bother about this. If it is 0, then also the rank of k will be 3, and if it is not equal to 0, then also, right. So how to write that? So we write mu takes any values. Then rank of A comes out to be equal to rank of k, which is equal to 3, which is equal to n, the number of variables, right. Hence system has unique solution for lambda not equal to 3 and for any value of k, any value of mu. Right? Lambda not equal to 3 and any value of mu. Okay. Now let us have the last case, that is for infinite solution. Okay. So what we do for an infinite solution? What is the condition required? Yes. So for infinite solution, rank of A must be equal to rank of k, but should be less than number of variable. The number of variable is 3. So that's why both the rank must be less than 3, and here we have found that up to the second row, rank of A and rank of k has to be equal, that is 2. So simple. It means what? I'll have to show that this last row is 0. So third one, infinite solution. So if what? 0 row, third row, so it means what? This must be 0 and this also 0, right. So if lambda minus 3 equal to 0 and mu minus 10 equal to 0, that is lambda equal to 3 and mu equal to 10, then rank of A is equal to rank of k, which is equal to 2, less than 3, and which is nothing but the value of n. So this implies system has infinite solution for lambda equal to 3 and mu equal to 10. So in this way it goes. So very important example, very conceptual also, right? To make use of the various concepts of consistency and the condition of unique solution and infinite solution. So I hope this problem is clear to you all. In the next video lecture, we shall see few more interesting example on this consistency. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you for watching.